right, here we go. Turk, welcome back to Vlad TV.
Man, pleasure, man. I appreciate you for having me, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, we've been doing these for a little while now.
Yeah. See, you got your new building, man. That money must be good, man.
I mean, it's okay. Could be better.
Yeah, I know, man. I see, Nice setting, man. I love the view. But then you got whole candy bars, man, whole drinks and stuff, man. You doing it up.
Hey, man, we got to keep our people happy.
For real,
that's the
man.
important part.
Thank you, man.
So, first and foremost, rest in peace to New Orleans legend, Fats Domino.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace. I just got that news on my feed, man. He was like 89, huh?
89.
Yeah, so, he in a better place.
Yeah, I mean, Walking in New Orleans is one of those timeless, New Orleans songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And, I think what's important also is that even though his name was Fats Domino, if you looked at him, at the end, he wasn't really that fat. He looked like he slimmed down a bit.
Man.
Because honestly,
as you get older, man, you go to man, trying to get healthy for some strange reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, you got to, because you don't see people that look like Fats Domino in his prime make it to 89.
Yeah. So that's why I say he blessed us, man, with his presence for a whole lot of years, man. God was ready to call him home. And he a legend, so his legacy is gonna live on through his kids, their kids, grandkids. Fat Domino, he a legend.
Yeah, I mean, you could say one of the originators of rock and roll.
Yeah,
absolutely. Along with with him and Chuck Berry and that whole crew, like,
for real.
So let's talk about your whole history, because we've talked about it before, but there are some interesting points that kind of came up when we started researching you. Originally, before you hooked up with Cash Money, I guess you had done kind of a diss song about BG.
Yeah, man. Actually, me and BG went to the same middle school, and it was a friendly diss. It wasn't no beef or no gunslinging behind it, but it was like BG was signed with Cash Money, and I wasn't. I'm from the hood. I'm hungry. I'm trying to get on. I need something going for me, you feel me? And I basically we was at a school hop, and BG was from the 13th, I'm from the 3rd ward. And this basically was like, I'm like, fuck the 13th, you dig? I'm from the 3rd ward, we all from uptown, but it's like a battle against my ward and your ward, sort of like that. And then, me and BG, we wound up being one of the coolest on the label because it wasn't never that serious, it just was something friendly. You feel me? Like, we laugh about that shit now.
Okay, so you made the little diss song, right?
Yeah.
And then what happened when he heard it?
I don't even know if he heard it, because like I say, he was signed with Cash Money. It was just some street shit. The street probably heard it, and they, I put on for my hood, you feel me? And my hood was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And man, one song we made called Fuck the BGs. At first it was Wayne and BG. They was the BGs. So we wrote a rap about that, but it ain't go far, because at the time, Cash Money was running the fucking New Orleans rap scene, you feel me? They was like, man, the Def Jam South, of New Orleans, you feel me? They were like what Def Jam was up here, you feel me? Like, they was doing their thing. Everybody wanted to be signed to them. So, I mean, it ain't going far, man. I wasn't even signed, they ain't probably heard that shit.
Okay, so at that point, Cash Money was on fire. Was No Limit in New Orleans yet, or were they still in the Bay Area?
Nah, No Limit. To be honest, man, I'm from New Orleans, and people in New Orleans wasn't really on No Limit like how the world was. But the people in New Orleans really messed with Cash Money music. The UNLVs, Miss T, Pimp Daddy, PMW. Them was the people we looked up to as we was coming up. Magnolia Slim, you know what I'm saying? Them was our like, Magnolia Slim was like the Tupac of New Orleans. Like he really started the thing with Reeboks and Jabos, and the whole camouflage thing came from Magnolia Slim, who later became Soulja Slim.
Right. So you're trying to get on. Cash Money's already on fire. How'd you end up actually hooking up with Slim and Baby?
Actually, man, Magnolia Shawty, God bless her soul, me and her used to rap at a lot of DJs and stuff. And she had signed with Cash Money and dropped the album called Monkey on the Dick. She had a hot left single in New Orleans that was doing crazy, crazy numbers, you feel me? And that was my homegirl. She stayed right across the court with her sister on the weekends. And, you know, we was from the same area. And at DJ, we used to rap and things like that, you know, and I just basically was like, man, put me on, get me on. You know, she my homegirl. We from the project, the Magnolia. And one day, Baby and Slim and Manny Fresh came and DJ. Manny Fresh was DJing on Ferret Street in the Magnolia. Baby and Slim came. So Magnolia Shawty brought me up to Slim, like, this the young nigga I was talking about. You know, at the time, she hadn't told Slim and Baby about me. She kept bringing my name up at the studio. And once I got there, I rapped to Slim. I don't remember what song I rapped to him, but when I did, he gave me a card and told me to come to the studio. And, man, I was playing football at the time, and man, I used to get out football practice, catch the bus to Canal Street. That's when we had the studio on the Canal Place. And man, I go to studio at the time. Juvenile was working on his album, and I wound up getting on like 3 songs on Soulja Rag album. This was before Cash Money went nationwide. And when I did that, at the time, UNLV, which was the hardest group on Cash Money, they was breaking up, and they formed the Hot Boys. I just happened to be in the studio and in the right place at the right time. It was initially 5 of the Hot Boys, but we voted BG Derrick, which is Baby real nephew. He used to be like a bully, you know what I'm saying? So Baby and Slim one time come to us like, man, what y'all think about, you know? And Wayne and BG really like voted him out, you feel me? Like, I'm from the project, he was from the tent wall, so it really ain't matter to me. Like, he ain't used to be on no bully stuff to me, because I'm from the project too. But it narrowed down to us 4, man, and the rest was history after that. Like, you know, I was just in the right place at the right time, God's timing.
Okay, so you were just in the studio with them, just fucking around, and then they just brought you into the Hot Boys.
They put me in the group, and man, it was pressure, because all of them was seasoned rappers. Like, they had them. Juveniles with DJ Jimmy before he got with Cash Money, so he knew about touring, recording, and, you know, he knew about writing the 16 and all that. I ain't know nothing about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually was like I was in school with Wayne, BG, and Juvenile. But I used to play trumpet in a band, and I was assistant section lead. I never knew how to read music, so I always could comprehend a lot of stuff. But they ain't know, so I ain't let them know I really don't know how to do this, you feel me? Because then I wouldn't have been in the group. But I just played along with it, and as time came, you know, I got better. And by the time the album came, you know, if you get the first Hot Boy album, you don't hear me as much. But by the time that second Hot Boy album came out, you hear me a lot. So each time we dropped, I was getting better and better and better and better, working at my craft. And then I had Lil Wayne, man, he used to write every day. He was walk around with his book sack junkie. And for me hanging with him, it kind of like rubbed off on me. He made me better. You know, man, he used to write our raps together and stuff like that. And every time we went in the studio, it was like a friendly competition between BG and Juvenile. We ain't never compete against Baby and Manny Fresh, because they wasn't no rappers. They were gang spitters. But to go against BG and Juvenile when me and Wayne rap, that's why it was a lot of back-to-back songs with me and Lil Wayne back then, because we write our songs together. We stayed together. We lived together. We did everything together. And man, it was like friendly competition, man. And we just, out of nowhere, man, just poof, all around the world.
Right, because Get It How You Live was the first Hot Boys album.
Yeah, Get It How You Live. 97, we dropped that. And the only feature we had on was Magnolia Shawty and Bun B.
Bun B, yeah, I just noticed that.
On
I
a
didn't
song
realize
called
Bun B
I'm
was
Coming.
on. Bun B's on everything.
Bun B was a legend, and I ain't lying, man. I was like, Bun B, actually, when he came to New Orleans, he used to stay at the apartment where I lived. You know, Baby had me in an apartment, you know what I'm saying? We used to go from this crib to that crib. And Bun B, when he come in Papa Roo, they used to come to the apartment and live with me. I used to be riding there, ride with me, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we actually got cool, you know? But I always looked at Bun B as a legend. Like, I didn't know Pimp C until when we went to, I think, we used to go to Pimp House and record, you feel me? That's how I wound up meeting Pimp. But me and Bun was more closer because Bun used to come to New Orleans. I never really saw Pimp come to New Orleans like Bun did, you know?